Welcome everyone to the iRacing East Series brought to you by Hurricane Media. The round of 12 is upon us. This is race number 1 in the round of 12 here tonight. You guys getting ready trying to make it into the round of 8 here going forward. They'll go at it here from Kansas Motor Speedway here tonight. Now folks, we did just lose Discord, so right now I don't have the ability to talk to these guys. Discord's been acting up on me here lately, so we're going to roll without Discord tonight. Hope these guys can hear me. Let's take a look at your round of 12 contenders. Of course, Kyle up there coming in with the lead. 20 back, you've got Nick, Mike back there, Chris Etchepar, Zia Sean, Patrick Gaspar, Timothy G. Jenkins, Greg Makem makes it in, Jason Papp squeezes it in, Brody Smith back there as well in 10th. Cody Smith in 11th, and Chris Worley edging in there in the final seed in that number 6 machine. Taking a look back through here, of course, Chris Worley now fighting from below here. He's going to have to make up some ground tonight. Again, only 2 rounds, or 2 races in each round, and you see the 6 car right there tore up on the racetrack. And if we see that later on, that could spell a disaster for him. Gaspar out there in that Chevy machine as well. Everybody working their way around in this race course. Alright folks, well again, we will have a great race here tonight at Kansas before we get them going. But right now we're going to go step away to our national anthem. We'll be back in a moment. Alright, coming into tonight, again, 12 drivers fighting for the shot at the round of 8 here this evening. Let's go ahead and see if we can grab the number 12 seed, Mr. Chris Worley here from STP Racing. Where he is at, there he is. Oh, okay. Hey Chris, it's Matt up in the roof. You got a copy of me?
Hey, what's up, buddy?
Alrighty, man. You come into tonight. You're the 12th seed in the round of 12. What's it going to take to get that number 6 machine up into the round of 8 here over the next 2 races?
Well, the track's fast and a little slick. I see a lot of guys having trouble keeping it together. I think, honestly, tonight is just going to be about surviving. I know I'm fast enough I can push it and try to keep it up front. I don't know if I need to try to do that or if I need to go to the back and play it safe. I think I'm going to start off and just see how the guys at the front are racing tonight and go from there. If they're running good, running clean, and running with a little respect for each other, I might try to hang out up front, but if not, I might have to drop the back and just try to survive till the end.
Alrighty, with Martinsville looming next week, how big is it to go ahead and lock yourself into the round of 8 here at Kansas?
I think it's going to be pretty important for most of the guys. I'm not too worried about it, to be honest, though, because Kansas is one of my favorite tracks, and Martinsville is my favorite. So, I do really good at Martinsville. So, I'm going to be kicking myself in the ass if I don't win that race next week. I'm going to tell you what.
Alrighty, buddy. Well, the best of luck to you here at Kansas tonight at Martinsville next week.
Thanks, Adam. Or Matt. You have a good night, brother.
Hey, buddy. Have a good one, brother.
You too. Thank you, sir.
Of course, Adam broadcasts the Cup Series on Fridays over at ESPN Broadcasting Network. Wonder if Adam's up. Let's see if I can get a hold of him. Alright. Let's see here. Who else can we grab in this round of 12 contenders? Because we got just a few minutes of practice left here. Let's grab Z-Sean. Hey Z-Sean, it's Matt up in the booth. You got a copy on me?
Yeah, Matt, I got you.
Alrighty, man. You made it into the round of 12. What's it going to take to get in the round of 8?
Well, Matt, I practiced a lot for this race. I've been practicing for almost a week, and I couldn't thank Nick Kessler enough for that. I had a really good race, actually, in another league where I battled Chris Worrell for the league for about half the race, which really boosted my confidence. So I think I could get a really good finish this week, and I'll do the same for next.
Alrighty, man. Well, Z-Sean, best of luck to you out there, buddy.
Thank you, Matt.
Alrighty. Hang on, buddy. I'll get you back where you need to go here. Alright, there we go. We're getting ready to get them lined up here. 11 seconds left. Let's get ready for Swine and Job Sales, Racing Diecast, and Collectibles. Qualifying here tonight from Kansas Motor Speedway. iRacing East Series. Brought to you by Hurricane Media. We're getting ready to go racing here tonight. Here we go, rolling out of turns number 3 and 4. We got Jason Papp on track here tonight. Again, that number 1 machine's had a decent season. Trying to come out here. New paint scheme here tonight at Kansas. Seeing what he can get out of that number 1 machine. Across the stripe here. Let's see where he ends up getting a time at here in just one moment. Again, qualifying underway here. Look at them one up there at the top groove of the racetrack. Right where you want to be. Harrison Chandler putting it on the board. One of our chase contenders here, Brody Smith, up there in the P2 right now. Patrick Gaspar actually on track as well. Another one. Patrick Gaspar right up against the wall here. Trying to get it going here. Alright guys, apparently my mic's cutting in and out, so let me see if I can fix that. That's kind of odd. Patrick Brody Smith to the top of the board here. You actually see here what's going on. Don't sound right. Alright guys, stay with me here for a moment. I'm going to try to do what I can here. Because right now, that's going to be Cody on top of the board. If I could get a certain somebody, and you know who you are, if you can monitor it for about 5 minutes, let me know if it gets better. If it don't, then give me a call and let me know. If I All right now, Cody Smith on top of the board here. Brody Smith right there with him, top two. They're good runs for both those guys as they run right now. 30.378 for Cody and Brody. Of course, both those guys on top of the board here. Great run out of that team. Really good, solid run. I expect them to stay up near the front. You look back through here, Chris Worley has not took a time as of yet. Now Chris on the racetrack. Actually on the bottom there. Now he'll score 8th. 31.27. It's kind of odd to see Chris right around the bottom of the racetrack. You would expect to see him up near that wall in that number 16. But right now, not really doing that. Again, right now, 22 seconds remaining. And a couple of key competitors that are not even qualifying here. Coming into the night, into the round of 12, Kyle down there, he led the way into the round of 12. Right now, hasn't even turned a time. Neither has Mike down there as well. So that's kind of an interesting strategy, start from the back. But we're going to take a look at your starting lineup here tonight. Brought to you by Slide Job Sales. Racing Diecast and Collectibles. Don't forget they have a live auction every Saturday night. Get all your diecast needs there at 7 p.m. on Saturdays. Alright, on the front row you got Cody Smith, Nick Kinsler starting second. Starting third, Brody Smith, Patrick Gaspar in fourth. Fifth, Chris Worley. Sixth, Greg Makem. Seventh, Harrison Chandler. Jeff Price. Eighth, Jason Papp. Ninth, Zeshawn starts in 10th. 11th goes to Kyle. 12th, Keith. 13th, D. Mars. Hickenbottom, Brandon Willis. 14th, James Lowe and Mike there. 16th as they run 16-car field here tonight. We get this round underway here from Kansas. Let's take a look at your track facts here this evening. We're going to go 115 laps and we're 176 miles here at Kansas Motor Speedway here tonight. Should go by fairly quick, you guys, as we're going to get ready to go green and get them going here at Kansas. All right, that iRacing pace car will lead the field off here. So here we go. Double file is a fielder behind the iRacing pace car, and we'll get ready to roll them off here in just one moment. But before we do that, I'm going to step out of the booth for one moment, and I'll be right back with you here on Extreme Sim. Alright, here we go as we roll into turns 3 and 4, getting ready to get the iRacing East Series underway here from Kansas Motor Speedway tonight. Tonight again begins around the 12. 12 competitors win gold, make it to Homestead Speedway. And the next round starts right now as they hit out of turn at number 4. Green flag will go in the air and we're rolling at Kansas. Nice even start up at the front of the field. They're doing a pretty good job as they head into turn number 1. Oh, nearly contact there. No lift out of it. That's the War Machine. Got in a kind of bind there. Patrick right there on the top side in the 86. That's one of your chase contenders working his way right behind Cody Smith. Cody playing both lanes right now as they head for 3 and 4. Look at the 6 Chris Worley right up there as well. The 86 Patrick right there with them. Jeff Price back there as well. Harrison Chandler up there in the mix for the number 28. Again, lap number 1 in the books here. Double file in front of the field. Look at Chris there in the 615. Price going to go to the bottom of the racetrack. Chris is going to go back over to the 7. Nice and easy does it, boys. 22 cars back. We've got a long way to go. 115 laps here tonight to get it done. Look at the 7 machine. Cody Smith cut that machine to the bottom of the racetrack. Right now, Chris Worley, though, he's going to get to the outside. He'll try to make it work. 7 will worship the racetrack right in front of him. Chris has to lift. Chris will go to the bottom, looking for room on the bottom of the racetrack. Now, right there, look at that. Chris able to pick up a position here. Really putting the fight to that car on the outside of Cody Smith. Cody not going to be able to hang on to it. Great job. Look at Chris Worley coming in here as the number 12 seed now already in the race lead, and he said he was looking forward to tonight. Now look at Jason Papp there in that number 1 monster machine. Black and orange machine as well, put number 5 here. Now, side by side, down the front straightaway, looks like here. 2 cars right there. There's a pack here. If you look up at the front of the field, the 1 machine who worked his way into this round, surprisingly able to get in the top 5 here. A really good run starting the round 12. Harrison Chandler right there as well. He'll try to take over the race lead now. Worley hanging on to the 6 machine so far. Gaspar there in the 86. He's trying to take a look at Chandler. Now Chandler's not in the chase in that number 25 machine, but he's trying to play smaller. He's got that car right at the bottom of Chris Worley. Worley trying to hold the outside. And here comes Gaspar as well. Gaspar, Papp, and Worley, all 3 chase contenders up near the front. 7 laps complete here at Kansas Motor Speedway. Well, let's look back from Patrick Gaspar's rear view camera off the deck lid of that number 86 machine. You see him working about the 7 there of Cody. Right up to his rear bumper here. You see how that draft works here, Ken? Especially in this situation that they're in right now. What a race we're seeing so far here tonight, folks. Out of the iRacing East Series. And look at Worley trying to check out the field. Again, he told us there before the broadcast he loves this track. He loves Martinsville next week. So this round really shaping up for Chris. Nice there, right there in the 14 machine to run in fourth. Handling fifth, below in sixth. Deshaun seventh, and that number 10 machine down on the bottom of the racetrack. Good run for him as well. We're going to drop back here. Kinsler, though, not having the best of runs. Back here at the end, looks like dead last 16th. Wow, that's not normal for the 01 to be having this much problems. But right now, up at the front of the field, and this number 6 machine is just pulling away. And right now, Lowe and Chandler side by side. Chandler on the bottom of the racetrack. Worshing up just a little bit. See, there's Deshaun on the outside. And look at Lowe up here in fourth. Cody Smith there as well. All these guys right on top of each other as they run right now. Big thank you to everybody watching at home as we went 11 laps in. And look at Patrick looking for, that would be second if he can get there. Ooh, Jeff Price looks like he gets in the wall a little bit. Guys far there in the 86. That Chevrolet on the bottom. The 14 on the high side. James Lowe here as well. Zeshawn there at 6. Harrison Chandler's 47th. Brody Smith at 8. Look at that beautiful number 4X machine working his way through the pack there on the bottom side. Brody Smith trying to come up with something. Now, everybody to the top of the racetrack, it looks like, pretty much universally running a high line now as the tires begin to wear a little bit low down there in the 98 machine. Trying to make the bottom work. You'll see him diving under the 14. But watch on the exit of the corner, the momentum that 14 machine's going to get back on him. Coming to 14 out of 115 complete here tonight. Already in Kansas. Well, right now, Lowe in third, Smith in second, Worley with the lead. Worley doing a great job hanging on out front right now. Smith second, Lowe in third. Zeshawn. Look at Zeshawn up here in the fourth position in that number 10 machine. Good run for him as well. Well, big shout out to Mama Bear if you can hear me. If, you know, you may be able to hear me. Hope you're feeling better, Mama Bear. All right, as they're running along here, looking back from Worley's machine, right on the right at Cody Smith back here. Look at the battle developing between Lowe and Smith, nearly side by side here. Look back here for the back bumper of Price as well. Back here towards the middle of the pack, see Sean Wood is way down to the bottom of the racetrack as well. Now Chandler on the top side. They'll nearly make contact here as they work their way down the back straightaway. They'll get back in line. Gaspar there in the 86. Look at Sean right there in the back bumper in that number 10 machine. These guys continue to work their way through. But Worley, man, just nice and smooth, keeping it going. Really can't ask for anything more than that. Worley out front, Smith second, third goes to Lowe, fourth, that's going to be Price along with Gaspar there in fifth. Deshawn working his way up to sixth right now. Harrison Chandler, one of the non-playoff cars, right up here in the mix. Brody Smith as well. Excuse me, folks, Brody Smith up there is in the playoffs. They're in that number 4 machine. I'm pretty sure anyway. Let's double check here. Yeah, Brody is involved. I thought he was. But Brody is one of your playoff cars, along with Jason Path here. Jason running along in 9th. It is Kyle's Kyle there in the blue machine. Kyle Smalley there in the blue machine. And Brandon back here as well in the 50, a non-playoff car, but pretty well, or the 501. Running pretty well here, along with Keith back here. Mr. Hickenbottom back here, just a little battle back towards the back of the pack. Here we go, 21 laps complete. We're getting closer and closer to the end of that first stint on tires and fuel. And I'm totally guessing here because I didn't have time to do the math, to be honest. But I would put it at 45 to 50 laps, probably on fuel and tires, what these guys can turn. So these guys just got to figure it out. You see the 7 dive to the bottom, try to get the lead away from the 6. But couldn't complete the pass, and you seen it cost them a position. Again, you go to the bottom, you have to whip, it's going to cost you. If the other guys don't. Well, folks, we're going to do a quick crank it up here on Extreme Sim TV, and we'll be back with you in a moment. Alrighty, folks, if you take a look here, this 3-car battle really intensified for the race lead there of Worley Lowe and Mr. Smith there, the top 3 cars. They're right with each other this whole time. They have not really backed off of each other at all. And just a couple of tenths to each other, lap time wise. all in the 31.5 range. That's a tenth of a second faster than the rest of the field at this point in the run. Of course, these guys will jump to the bottom of the racetrack here and run the low line through the dog leg portion of the racetrack. 27 out of 1 of 15 complete here tonight. But I tell you what, if I had to pick it early, you know, I'll actually throw some spice on this. All right, so I'm gonna go with Chris Worley as my winner for tonight, and I'm gonna give Mama Bear. I'm gonna give her the 7 car just because she's a Cowboys fan, and you know, so I'm giving it a 7 machine, and so we'll go with that. So I'm gonna go with Worley for tonight, and I think Mama Bear is gonna go with the 7 machine. That's an inside joke, and I hope they're listening. Oh, do I hope they're listening? That's fun. Anyway, Worley up there against the wall. Really working the outside of the racetrack here. Worley right around the top side of the racetrack. But look at the move here. Lowe's really trying to get the inside line to work. Not happening right now. Lowe will dive it down there, but he has no lift. .30 laps complete. Alright, now when do you start thinking about pitting here with the new fresh tires? You see Nick Kinsler, who went a lap down there, but he's able to hang on to the top of 3. Of course, he came off of pit road. These guys are on a lot older tires, something like 30 lap older tires here. And we're having to keep the camera mostly on the lead pack here because the battle is very tight. Chris Worley out front, Zishan back here in the middle of the pack. One of our chase contenders. These guys 32 laps on this stint, pretty long here. Not sure if these guys anticipated this long of a run to open up the race here. But definitely have went green at flag for a while. Look at the 12 machine right there. That's Greg working his way up through the pack a little bit. In that number 12 Pennzoil machine. Cody Smith there has dropped off the back bumper of Worley, and so has Lowe. Look at Nick Kinsler trying to make everything he can back up. He's trying to get that lap back. He's in desperation mode. He's in this round of pace contenders. And it goes to 8 after next week at Martinsville. And coming out here a lap down, just not a good night. He come in the number 1 seed. But just not a good night for Nick. And he's really going to have to come up with something to make some of this back up. Because he's not catching the cautions that he would like to have in order to really make it up, get the late round or lucky hog. So as we are coming to pit stops, you can see the 98 machine diving down on pit road, 35 laps complete in the stint. At 2 pit road, the first one of your leaders, that's going to be low. On pit road, he'll get that car slowed down. Nice and smooth. I think pit road speed here, 55 mile an hour. He'll get it stopped in the box, 4 fresh tires. And right now out front, Harrison Candler up in third. We'll see where Worley decides to come down, along with the 7 of Smith. Worley and Smith right there with each other. Worley starting to pull away a little bit here. So right in the middle of the start of green flag stops. Remember that first car came down at 35. We're now working 37. And right now, Pap as well, one of your chase contenders on pit road. 38 is going to be the lap count for your leaders. Kinsler there getting in the outside wall a little bit, desperately trying to unlap himself, because Kinsler has right now 37 laps on his tires. Now Worley on the outside, the 7 machine of Smith at the bottom. Look at Smith dive that corner in. He's going to slide up the racetrack. It's going to be a slide jump into the corner. He'll make it work. Chris Worley cuts back underneath. Now will Worley be able to slide him back in 1 and 2? He'll literally have to drive that car in deep, slide the car up the racetrack, try to clear to get that position back. He's got him by a fender. He'll clear. And I'll tell you what, Smith there was awful nice. He backed out of it. He could have put that 6 machine in the wall. I don't think he had quite the room he thought he did. Now look at the 7 machine back to the bottom. Drives it in deep, but he's not going to be able to slide back up. And look at the time it's going to cost him. Oh, look at Smith. A late dive to pit road. Lap number 40 now. Smith on pit road. 40 is going to be the lap number. So I expect to see Harrison Chandler along with Worley this time by. As we look, Kinsler right there over the back bumper of the 6. And Worley to pit road here. And, oh, almost looping that car. He locks it up, but he gets it stopped. We'll have to look and see if that's going to be a black flag on Worley. Was he too fast entering? He'll hit the pit stall here, lap number 42. All these guys will have to make at least one more stop. He's in his box. Nice and smooth. Good stop there for Worley. Chandler still on the racetrack. He's going to come down now. Nice and smooth. Ooh, a little bit of brake lock up there. Kinsler still out there in the 01 machine. Hi, Random Gamer. How are you tonight, sir? Chandler now, he'll come off pit road. Now, it's going to cycle around the Kinsler, your race leader, but he's going to have to come down pit road here in a lap or 2. And he will go back a lap down. Something had to happen to him for him to miss the start. And man, he's just in a bad way. He come in again as your number 1 seed in this round of the playoffs. But just not what he wanted to happen here tonight. He looks like he's under power a little bit. Don't know what he was doing there. He was hanging low. And James Lowe, of course, stopping early. He's going to cycle around to be a race leader. Cody Smith and Chris Worley there, battle there for third. That was from second. But again, Lowe was able to get fresh tires, and that's going to help him out a lot as Kinsler hits pit road here. So Lowe is going to be your leader. And he's going to have about a 4-second gap over Smith and Worley. Now we'll have to see if these two are able to run him back down here later on in the race. But right now, that pit strategy by Lowe, just pitting a couple of laps early, really paid off. He's going to pull away, drop back through the field to take a look here at Kinsler exiting pit road, and he'll go back a lap down. Greg back here, Jason Pat back here in the one machine, right there with the 27. A little bit of a battle there for ninth that they run right now. So Lowe out front, and boy, if you look at the way the seeds were when they come in, Nick Kinsler, of course, was the number 1 seed. Mike there seeded, I believe, was number 2. Chris, of course, there as well. I don't even see Chris Etchepar on the racetrack tonight. Zeshawn having a decent run there in third. Well, he had a decent run going, now back to 13. Patrick Gaspar right now, another one of your contenders in that 6th position. Greg Makem back here as well. Greg back here in the 11th position. So if you're one of these chase contenders, Jason Papp, Brody Smith good decent run as well up in the 5th. So if you're like one of these chase contenders who did not have the best car or whatever, you know, you stand a good chance. You got a bunch of your competitors deep in the field. You should see the 4 and the 42 of Kyle there, the 4 and 86 going at it here as well. Again, 49 laps going to be on the board at this time by. Out of the 1 of 15 here tonight. Ooh, a little bit of contact between the 86 and 4, and the 4 is going to go sideways. Hang on to it, Brody. Keep it out of the 5th. That's going to be a yellow. Yellow is out. First yellow of the evening, but I don't think that 4 machine got hurt. We'll go back and take a look here. He'll lock that car down. And the first yellow of the evening. Well, folks, we're going to step aside for a commercial break. And we'll be back here in a moment. Okay. Alrighty, folks, back here with you as we're getting ready for the restart here at 53 out of 1 of 15 complete. Low out front with Worley to his outside. Smith there as well. And Kyle right there in the 42. Starting 4th and running 5th, Harrison Chandler. Taking a look at that top 5 after 52 laps here tonight. Been a good one here all night, all race long. Continue to be the same as what I would imagine. Here we go with the overweight on we'll do it straight. Well, we're gonna go green here in just one moment. As they bring them down low on the bottom side and Worley to the outside, green and flag in the air. We're back underway here at Kansas. 54 gonna be on the board of Here we go, back into turn 1, that bottom lane, nice and tight with one another. You'll see the draft now. The 6 trying to hang on to the advantage of the outside, and you'll have the 42 pushing him. Low with no help in his bumper down the back straightaway now. The 6 of Worley trying to maintain on the outside, and you can maintain here for a minute. Let these tires wear just a little bit once again. Chandler up there in the mix. The one person that called did help out. That's going to be Kinsler in the 01. He's no longer stuck a lap down. So you look up through the pack, it's the 6 way up the racetrack. The 42 is going to stick his nose in there. That'll make it 3 wide. 3 wide now for second. Look at Chandler trying to find his way through. Now 3 wide for the race lead. The 42 machine looking for a way through here. He's going to make it all the way to the lead. He'll slide up here in that position. He'll split the middle down the outside lane, roll it back. That's Worley trying to get lower push there on the high side. And now the 42 machine will take over the race lead. Low up there was Worley. The 7 machine and Smith there as well. That's Mr. Cody Smith. He'll dive to the underneath Kyle. Kyle trying to hold him nice and tight. Again, they can go to the bottom, it looks like, on these fresh tires. 56 of 1 to 15, complete double file in the front of the pack. Yeah, on the low side. Going to be Kyle there on the high side. Down the back straight away as they run right there. Everybody fighting hard. Trying to pick up another spot. Yellow flag in the air. They're wrecking like they're in the back. We'll go back and take a look. Looks like Zishan might be involved, and indeed he is. Oh, that number 10 machine hard in the outside wall. Who's that got into him? Jason Papp's right there behind him. But look at that machine. Oh. Oh, my. Trying to find the car that may have got into it. The 27 machine of Keith. That front end all torn off that race car. And that will be our second yellow of the evening. 58 complete here. And we'll probably see everybody back to pit road here this time. You just see him bringing it down. And let's see if we can get a word in from Mr. Kinsler here in a moment. Everybody rolling off of pit road. Nice and smooth. Alright, let's try to get a word in with Nick right quick. Let's see if we can find him on here. Hey Nick, it's Matt up in the booth. You got me?
Hello?
Hey buddy, well you did the night didn't start off the way you wanted it to, but you finally got a yellow, got your lap back. What's it going to take to get that 01 machine up near the lead?
Okay, I'm sorry. You're breaking up for me.
Alright, probably where you're in car. Alrighty man, good luck to you buddy.
You're breaking up.
Alright, I don't think he can hear us over the car, causing me to break up on him. Well, we'll let him go here. Let everybody get ready to go back green flag. Late racing 60 a 115 in the books. Oh crap, that's not good. That was not good. That was not good. Sorry about that, guys. Had a little bit of a problem. Patrick there in the 501 machine. They're getting ready to go back green here. Cody Smith there as well. Again, Cody and Mr. Kyle side by side to start this one off. 60 complete this time by. And a green flag in the air. We're rolling once again at Kansas. With the 42 jump to the bottom of the racetrack. Immediately to that inside line as they're going to wind up there. Smith jumps out in front. And let's take a look back to Cody Smith's rear bumper. The 42 big run to the bottom. Cody tried to kind of block it. Didn't work. And what a run from the 42 machine. And look at Kyle as he'll get around him. There's slide up the racetrack. New leader Kyle out front. And now it's going to be down to low right there on the inside as well, right behind Kyle. Trying to make that inside work. There's the Chandler back there as well, trying to poke his nose. Worley trying to get back to the race lead as well in that number 6 machine. Look right there's a 4 of Brody as well. Ooh, nearly contact between the 7 and the 42. They'll keep it off of each other here so far as they rocket down the front straightaway now. Packed for about 8 cars, nose to tail. You see a little smoke there off of one of these cars. 63 out of 115 complete. They're running out of time, and you can tell it. These guys pushing the issue further into the corner. Molly out front, trying to hang on right now. And side by side they run. You look at the 4 car right back here as well as they rocket down the back straightaway. And these cars right with one another. What a race we're seeing here tonight from Kansas. You know, switch lanes, nice move there up front by the 7 of Smith. Now back to the top of the racetrack. Worley on the outside, he'll come up and give the 7 a shove. 65 of 115 complete. Oh, nearly contact. Look at him, 3 wide to 4 trying to push the middle. Can't get it done. The 7's going to drop down, pick up that run nearly 4 wide to the race lead. Cooler heads wisely prevail. People lift out of the throttle, or that would have been huge. 4 wide at Kansas does not work, folks. You can get away with 3 as you see the 6 make a race move there to the bottom. Looking for the race lead. He'll slide up the racetrack from the 7. New race leader Worley out front to 7 though, forcing the issue to the high side. The 42 to the bottom. They'll be 3 wide into 1. And nice and easy does it. Worley really on the door of that 42 machine. Trying to hold the momentum, and he does. Off of turn number 2, Chris Worley's going to take back over the lead with a big shove from Smith down the back straightaway. Worley now desperately trying to get clear and control both lanes. But look at the run that Smith gets right there as their double file, man. He just gets a big run. Nowhere to really take it right now. Oh, Chris, hang on. Oh, the 42 is barely clear. And now Chris back to the bottom. He'll get cleared. Keep that car way out in front. Use up all the racetrack. Now look at him block. What a block down the front. Front straightaway there. And he pulled it off. Excellent. Excellent block. He'll keep the 42 machine right there with him here down the back straightaway. And he'll try to dive to the bottom. Not going to work. He'll slide back in the line here. What a race we've seen here so far tonight, folks. Man, I tell you what, the 42 machine rode that car into the next county, down into 1 and 2. He had to lift, couldn't get clear. But he had a run and a half. Now Worley's starting to open up a little bit of a gap here. Maybe enough to start to feel a little bit more comfortable. Smith there on the bottom side of the racetrack again, 71 out of 150 complete. Low back there as well now for wide. That's going to be the 42 on the bottom of the racetrack. Getting back to third in front of Smith. These guys racing hard up front right now. Everybody really pushing the issue here. Look at the 7. Ooh, really hitting that 42 in the wall. He'll keep it out of the wall, but look way down low. That's going to be the 4. Looking for a room on the bottom side of the racetrack now. Again, they head to Martinsville here next week. Worley up front, though, really throwing a block here. Trying to keep low behind them. Worley up near the wall. Keeping his momentum up here tonight. Now Worley still on the high side of the racetrack here. He's got a lot of help from that 42 machine. Oh, watch out. Off the corner, it's going to get a little dicey. 3 cars up top now, powered by Low in the 98 machine. Low didn't stand a chance to hang on there. And now Yellow out on the racetrack. And that is Mike, one of our chase contenders involved. On the outside wall. Ooh, got into the 14. That's going to be Price around. Mike's going to slide along here. Oh, trying to stop it. Does a nice job not slamming into the side of the 14 after the incident. Yellow out here, 75 to 115 complete. Worley out front. Well, Worley got back to the race lead. Now he's got to hang on. That's going to be his main thing here going forward. Can he hang on to it, Smiley Smalley right there with him as they head down pit road. And they'll hit their stall here in just one moment. Alrighty, folks, right back here with you. Lights still on the pace car. Going to be Worley out in front here, late in the going. Let's see if we can grab a quick word with him. Hey Chris, it's Matt up in the booth. You got me?
Hey, what's up, Matt?
Alrighty, man. We got that number 6 machine back out front. What's it going to take to hang on, stay out there, and lock yourself in here tonight at Kansas?
Honestly, it's gonna all take whoever's in front when the tires wear. You know, if I can be out there up front when everyone else is, you know, around the time my tires start to wear and the other top 5 starts to wear, I think I'll be all right.
Right.
But as you can see, the racing's pretty intense. A lot of change, position changes and whatnot. I got 2 of my buddies, 2 teammates up here helping me, and want to do what we.
Alrighty, buddy. Well, it looks like you just went 1 to green here, so I'm gonna let you go. Best of luck to you.
All right, hey, keep your fingers crossed I don't get wrecked this time if I'm up front. All right, I might need.
10-4, buddy. 10-4.
All right, thanks, man.
Alright, there you go, and that was gonna be your race leader there, number 6 machine. As we get ready to go back green, a flag, a racing once again. And if my voice sounds off tonight, folks, I have been under the weather here for the past about 48 hours or so. It's not been fun, but getting better slowly but surely. We're going to get through tonight. And of course, I'll be right back with you here tomorrow night with the, what have I got tomorrow? The Dirt Street Stock Series. Yeah, I got the Dirt Street Stock Series tomorrow night. So I'll be back here on the channel for that tomorrow. Alright, here we go. 78 of 1 to 15 complete. Out of turn number 4. Gets a green flag waving. It's back in the air. We're underway once again here at Kansas Motor Speedway. There's a certain puppy of ours is on my feet, so, you know, I think she's trying to decide what she's going to do. Side by side, up front. 80 laps complete. And look at the move the 6 just made to get clear of the 42 machine. But that is going to cost him. Oh my word, he's going to drop like a rock like the Cowboys in the playoffs through the back of the pack. Man, oh man. And he's going to drop back further. He can't get down. And that bottom lane is just dominant right now. From the lead back to about 10th by now. Further back, he'll finally find a hole. Holy cow. Oh man, as they battle their way up front, the 42 there with the 98 and the 12 right there as well. '98 to 42 side by side now. 3 with 1/10 of a second apart now, door to door down the front straightaway. 82 laps complete. Man, oh man, this whole complexion of this race has changed. Now Nick really fighting hard back in the pack to pick up spots. You see the 01 car coming. Now still side by side, 83 complete out of the 115. That number 98 machine low to the bottom of the racetrack. You see Worley back there fighting back in the 6th machine. Now 3 wide. Hensler trying to, oh, trouble, we got big trouble. Turn number 1, we're going to stack them up. It's going to be a junkyard in turn 1, and that's going to be the 6 of Chris Worley. Caught up in this one. Jason Pappenbaum. The 7 of Cody Smith, playoff contenders. Oh my goodness. Chris Worley's car is destroyed. Take a look here as they went down into turn number 1. Kinsler got tagged. Oh, the 7 hard in the wall. Nowhere for the 6 to go. The 26 to 14. It is a big one here at Kansas. We'll go one more look here from the blimp view here as they went down into the corner. Nothing Worley or any of these guys can really do. The 7 there was the biggest contact of Cody Smith. I think that car is pretty much destroyed. See Kinsler to 42. Oh man. Let's grab the driver of that number 7 machine as he is on pit road. I'm sure he's unhappy. Hey, Cody Smith, you got a copy on me, dude? Hey, Cody, it's Matt up in the booth. You got me, brother? Well, doesn't look like he is there. Oh, I think he just came back. We'll try him one more time. I heard his mic key up just when he moved, when I moved him. Hey, Cody, it's Matt in the booth. You got a copy on me? Hey, Cody, it's Matt in the booth. You got a copy? I thought he might be there, but he doesn't look like it. All right, well, we're back under caution. 86 and 115 complete here on the racetrack. And let's see here who else we can grab. Before we go back to green. As again, that wreck right there took out a lot of contenders. But we'll get it lined back out here in a moment. And we'll be right back with you here on Extreme Fulfillment. Alright folks, right back here with you at the racetrack as we're getting them lined up, getting ready to go back green at Flag Racing. It'll be lap number 88 when we come across the stripe. You want on the bed? Okay. Come here. Have at it. You know, just a little bit longer for Daddy, okay? Yes, I'm talking to the puppy live on air. It happens. Okay. Athena's good. We're ready to go back green somewhat. I think Athena's good anyway. Are you good, Athena? You good to go for like another, I don't know, another 15 laps? Okay, you're good. Yes, folks, I do have a puppy. It's a pit bull. And put my hat down. Put the hat down. Athena. Are you serious right now, girl? Athena, give me my hat. I'm live here. I'm live on air. Give me the hat. Thank you. Alright, as we're getting ready to go back to green. And green, the flag is back in the air once again. And we are rolling here at Kansas. Side by side. We're back underway. Look at the 12 machine alongside the low in the 98 as well. Nice battle here as they head off of turns number 2 down the back straightaway. Down the back straightaway they go now. Really tight. The 12 and 98 side by side. 90 out of 115 complete. As they run here. Look at this pack of cars all over each other. Now, the 98, the 12, the 4, the 501 right there as well. 91 and 115 in the books here tonight. As they battle their way down the back straightaway once again. Everybody right there with one another. Doing a great job keeping it nice and clean. Low out front. Brody and right now Brandon side by side. 92 and 1-15 complete here tonight. look at that 98 machine running the low side of the racetrack. Keeping that car as low as he can. Now look at Smith trying to pick up that position. And look at Kinsler right up there as well. Smith now in the 4 machine. That's Brody all over it. Brody Smith to the race lead here. 94 of 115 complete. Now this pack of cars all over each other. Now, whoa, up front. Smith there as well, 95 of 115 laps complete. Lowe takes over the race lead. Smith will drop back to second. It's going to be 20 laps to go when they get to the stripe this time by. And look at Kinsler. Had a rough night to start, but he's going to be right back up in the near the front with 20 laps to go. 20 to go here at Kansas here tonight. Now, nearly 3 wide for the race lead. Lowe, Kinsler, Smith. Your top 3 going at it right now. 19 laps to go this time by. Now, Kinsler to the bottom of the racetrack. He'll draw just about even with Lowe. $18 to go this time. Kinsler out front. Low to the bottom of the racetrack. And oh my goodness, what a battle we got. It's a 2-car battle out front. Kinsler again, terrible night. Started off a lap down. Got his lap back. Now he's up here battling for the race lead with 17 laps to go this time by. Kinsler now to the bottom of the racetrack. 17 laps to go here. Now 16 next time by. Where's my daughter at? $16 to go. And look at this side-by-side battle, Lowe and Kinsler. $15 more laps to go. Now, Kinsler out front. How in the world? What a drive out of that 01 Ford Mustang tonight. He's got that car out front in the wind, and right now Lowe's right there with him. But he can't get it done as they run right now. Lowe right there with him out on the back bumper. Kinsler there in the 14 machine. Now, Lowe, Kinsler out front, battling it out here with 13 laps to go. Now 12 to go. And right now, Kinsler out front, trying to hang on. He's going to have Lowe 0.3 of a second behind him as they come to 10 laps to go this time by. Now 10 to go. Now 9 laps to go. Kinsler out front. Eight to go this time by, and Kinsler now with about a 0.4 of a second lead. Brody Smith in third, Kyle in fourth. Seven to go this time by. Seven laps to go this time by. Kinsler with an 0.8 of a second gap. You see Kyle back here in fourth. Third is Brody. And look at the 6 machine back here in 13th. A good night for Worley turned bad. 6 laps to go. Low in a second. Now 5 to go this time by. 5 laps to go. Can Kinsler hang on 5 more laps? That's all it's going to take for him to walk away with the win here. Oh, and yellow on the racetrack is all going to change. Oh, no. Kinsler had this one in the bag. And yellow is out. We're trying to find where the accident happened here. Four laps to go this time by. And the yellow flag is out. It's going to be green and white checkered. And we'll be back here at Kansas for the end of this one here tonight. As everybody heads to pit road here, it'll be 4 fresh tires. who can get off pit road first. That's going to be a big key to who wins this race here at Kansas as they work their way down. And here comes Nick to his stall. Again, 3 laps to go. It'll be a green, white, checkered. Oh, Nick has to back up. That's going to cost him some time. Yellow flag again coming in late. Nick had the lead. He's going to lose at least 1, maybe 2 or 3 positions. Nick will come out 4th here in the lineup. All right, Nick, right there, 4th in the lineup here. He'll restart from that 4th position for a green, white, checkered finish, folks. Once we get them lined back up and get them back double file, we'll go race them once again for a green, white, checkered finish. Again, it'll be a green, white, checkered finish here tonight. Here we go. Should be getting the 2 degrees this time by. Should be 2 degrees here. Alright, lights are out on the pace car. Again, it's going to be a green, white, checkered finish. Low on the outside, Chandler on the inside, Smiley, or Smalley 3rd. 4th, Nick Kinsler, Brody Smith, they're in 5th in the 4-ax machine. That'll be your top 5 as they get ready to finish it out here at Kansas. Here on Extreme Sim TV. Get ready to go green once again here tonight. Here we go. Get ready to go green one more time here. Gonna be a quick one here to end it. Green, white, checker to finish. Here we go. Out of turn number 4, green flag is in the air. We're underway again here at Kansas. 3 laps to go here tonight. Look at them stacked their way up into 1. Look at the 4 trying to force the issue. That's not going to work. We're going to be wrecking behind them here. Yellow is out. We'll have another green, white, checkered. Hap involved. Oh, man. The 4 torn up. Hap torn up. A second attempt will be needed. You've seen the 4 try to push the issue. Go to a mic in the outside wall. Man. So that's going to bring out the yellow once again. We'll stack them up in turn at number 1 and 2. He tried just to make a lane there. It didn't really have room. Oh. And just hard into the wall. Look, actually the 4-man got the least damage out of everybody involved in that. Well, let's try to grab a word with him here. Oh. Because I'm interested to see what he has to say. Hey, Brody, it's Matt down in the booth. You got a copy? Hey, Mr. Smith, it's Matt down in the booth.
Yeah, I got you, Matt.
Well, buddy, you tried to make a move there. It didn't pan out for you. That was one heck of a move you tried to make, man.
You're cutting in and out, but I guess I'll give you something about the race. Had a good solid night. Dropped towards the back on that first run, kind of regretted it, and then I got spun out by Patrick Gasper there, and the caution came out for it, thankfully. And then we worked our way towards the front all night. Probably deserved third, fourth here, and then that race caution came out, and now we're going to finish 8th or 9th, but overall, solid day.
Alrighty, man. Well, congrats. You know, sorry about that, man. You had a pretty good night going there, and then it just all went away from you.
All right.
Alrighty, folks. We're going to exit Discord here. Discord is giving us problems, and we'll be right back with you. Alright, folks, sorry about that. Here we go. Getting ready to go back green one more time. And the green is in the air. We're rolling again at Kansas. Take a look here as they roll their way off of the corner here. You see 3 laps to go here, and here we go. Green flag is in the air. It's going to be a green, white, checkered finish here to end it out tonight. Everybody right side by side here in the 1. Nice and easy does it. Look at that, how tight Kinsler the low is. They'll hang on to it. Down the back straightaway. How did they catch that race car? Wow, what a save. Great job. As we're still rolling here, 2 laps to go. Kinsler now out front. He's spit his way back to the lead. White flag will go in the air this time by. Now everybody out front. Final lap here. Kinsler leading the way. Look at Lowe, though. He's going to have a run at him as a head for turn number 1. And here we go, side by side up front. Lowe on the high side out of turn number 4. Lowe trying to get the momentum. Kinsler trying to hang on. And it's going to be Kinsler at the stripe. Nick Kinsler will advance into the next round. Congratulations, Nick. And he'll lock himself into the next round, and we'll try to get a word with him here in a moment. Wow, Nick Kinsler able to lock himself in to the next round. Let's go grab a word with him right quick. Hey, Nick, buddy, it's Matt up in the booth. Can you hear me? Alrighty, buddy, you won it here tonight. Well, congratulations. That's going to lock you into the next round, bud.
Today, so that's why I fell a lap down early in the race. But other than that, it was an okay race.
Alrighty, buddy. Well, I'm going to let you go. I'm actually having trouble out of Discord, but congratulations, man.
Thank you. I'd like to thank Hurricane Media, Plan B Sales, Midwest Motor Customs, Jason for putting on this league, CorvetteParts.net, Taz Racing Customs, and Imagineer Design, and you for broadcasting.
Thank you, sir. All right, man. We'll see you later.
Alrighty.
Alrighty. There we have it, folks. We're going to go ahead and take a look at the race results. I'm not going to do any more interviews tonight. I'm having trouble out of Discord for whatever reason. Taking a look at it. Kinsler, Lowe, Chandler, Wilson, Smiley, Hickenbottom 6th, Mike 7th, Greg 8th, Chris Woolley 9th, Patrick 10th, 11th goes to Pap, Smith 12th, Keith Smalley 13th, and Smith 14th, Rice 15th, and Zishan scored 16th here tonight. Well, folks, it was a heck of a night here from Kansas. We'll see you next Monday from Martinsville. Until then, everyone stay safe and have a great one, and God bless. We'll see you in the next one.